This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button.
King David is back again. All links are below. Make sure you check out his new video. You can't right now.
NPH, that's but never broke again, and I'm co-CEO, so watch me go in. My gang's authentic, spit real, never don't pretend.
And don't forget to hit that like button like little Timmy right there. And let's get right into it. So Andre 3000 issues a statement following Life of the Party leak by Drake last night on OVO 42 Radio, where Kanye is taking shots at Drake. He's saying, you know, I put you in the text with Virgil to let you guys stop playing the kitty-ish. Then he claims to be a GD. He said, don't mess with me on GD. He's 45, bro. And you're claiming gangs all of a sudden? He wasn't never about that kind of stuff. Ever. This is the guy in the pink polo backpack, okay? Yeah, he might have had ties with them. That doesn't mean you put it on GD. When you say, you never see somebody that's not gang affiliated saying, yo, that's on Crip, that's on Blood. You know, like that doesn't happen, okay? So Andre 3000 makes it very clear he's fans of both Drake and Kanye, and he felt like he was making something special with Kanye. But he did not want to be part of this issue between them both. I mean, this is a man that's in his... He's been at peace for like over a decade, okay? Like, this is a different kind of person. Andre 3000 is one of the best to do it, okay? And he's not in conversations enough about that. Him and Big Boy aren't in conversations enough of being some of the top artists, because they are. Andre 3000 almost never misses, you know? Like, everything I hear from him is always, like, on par. He represents the South very well. So anyways, let's read this statement. Exactly how it was written. Okay, so the update is... Drake, so the Life of the Party leaks, which is supposed to come out, I guess that's what's coming out at 8 p.m. and not a diss record, because Consequence shared some text between him and Kanye. It said 8 p.m. We don't know what's going on. We didn't know we were going to get this song last night because Drake stole it from somewhere. So anyways, he says, a few weeks ago, Kanye reached out about me being a part of the Donda album. I was inspired by his idea to make a musical tribute to his mom. It felt appropriate to me to support the Donda concept by referencing my own mother, who passed away in 2013. We both share that loss. I thought it was a beautiful choice to make a clean album. But unfortunately, I didn't know that was the plan before I wrote and recorded my verses. It was clear to me that an edited, clean format of the verse would not work without having the raw original also available. So, sadly, I had to be omitted from the original album release. The track I received and wrote to didn't have the diss verse on it. We were hoping to make a more focused offering for the Donda album, but I guess things happen like they are supposed to. It's unfortunate that it was released this way, and two artists that I love are going back and forth. I wanted to be on Certified Lover Boy too. I wanted to work with people that inspire me. Hopefully I can work with Kendrick on his album, which is coming, and we'll get to that in the next story. I'd love to work with Lil Baby, Tyler, Jay-Z. I respect them all. Well, Andre, stop not... I used to see Andre 3000 all the time next to my old building in Buckhead shopping. He's a very humble and normal, very super down-to-earth person. He's super cool. Drives an old Mercedes. I used to see him in the Kroger's all the time. He must live in Buckhead somewhere because he's always there. And obviously, I don't live over there anymore, but I used to see him all the time, just shopping. I never even said hi to him. I was like, wow, that's Andre 3000 is just a normal dude. And like some of the people at Kroger, yeah, he's always in here. I was like, all right. And I did see him a lot. But anyways, this is interesting. Now, Drake is being handed an L by Twitter for releasing this track because people are very protective of Andre 3000. Plus, it's an L because, I'm going to be honest, this song sounds better than Drake and Kanye's album combined. This is the Kanye we wanted. This is what we wanted on Donda, and we didn't get it, you know? It's funny how certain artists push artists to their best. Like Lil Wayne pushes Drake to be his best. That's the best track on the album, I think, right? There's a couple tracks on Drake's album I really like. I like the intro, you know, Champagne Poetry. I like No Friends in the Industry. I like 7 a.m. Bridal Path. The Remorse. I like You Only Live Twice. I like Effing Fans. Those are my favorite ones that I'll play over and over and over again. What did I name? Like 5 or 6 tracks, maybe 7, maybe. Dude, there's 21 tracks on here. But you know he has to give a little bit. I'm gonna be honest, man. He needs. You guys won't agree with anything I say, so I'm not even gonna say it. But both Kanye and Drake need better people executive producing this stuff because you cannot do that yourself. You're too involved in the process. Sometimes you make bad choices with your own art. Every artist needs that at one point. These guys are been so rich for so long that they're in their own bubbles of yes men. And I'm not saying that people around don't do great jobs. They do, but they're in the yes bubble. And you need to escape the yes bubble, you know? Honestly, and this is going to sound crazy to you guys, Academics is one of Drake's biggest fans, right? He should have involved him in the process with this album. I think that would have pushed him to better. Lil Wayne and Drake should also do an album. It pushes Drake to be his best. It does. It's facts. So does Rick Ross. Even if he just did an album with, I don't know what they would call it, but Rick Ross, Lil Baby, Drake, Lil Wayne. How crazy. I mean, that's unheard of, right? But they would all make money. You know, like things are different now. It's not per album. It's just you get your points per song, you know? I mean, that would just be big. You can release music nonstop nowadays. It's not like back in the day where you have to like give a space, you know? You don't have to. Anyways, that's just my thoughts. And Kanye needs to work with people that push him to be better too. Because they have too many yes men in their bubble, you know? There's some good songs on the Kanye album too. I have a good 6 or 7 I like on that, right? But I'm not going to repeat them. It has a different effect. It's more like part of the story he's trying to tell with his Broadway play I call dedicated to his mom, Donda, you know? I don't know. These albums didn't come out of nowhere. They've been talking about these for 2 years, you know? And this is 2 years of work? I don't know. I'm disappointed on both behalves. I'm going to be honest with you, you know? I was expecting more. I'm going to be honest. Nas's album, King's Disease 2, is better than both of these albums. Lil Duval just said that. Lil Duval said that, and I agree with him. It's better. King's Disease 2 is just a better album. If you put King's Disease 1 and 2 together, crushes these two. And he obviously did them simultaneously. They both have totally different vibes. I'm amazed that Nas has been in the game as long as he has. Let's say he dropped his first album, 94, so 27 years, but he was in the game before that because he got Live at the Barbecue, and a lot of songs that are on his first album were released probably 2 years prior, which I don't remember. I was too young, but when you do your research, Nas was one of my first rap albums. It was one of my first rap albums ever. But anyways, it is what it is, man. So Andre 3000 kind of distanced himself. Then you got Kendall playing Drake. I don't know what kind of car that is. Looks very nice. Okay, SF90. What is an SF90? Let's look it up. I mean, we got just a couple seconds. An SF90 car. Okay. Oh, it's a Ferrari. Okay. Never heard of this Ferrari, but hey, I'm not rich. I'm not that rich. This car must cost a lot of money, man. Woo! I've never seen a Ferrari that looks like this. SF90 car price. How much is this? I'm going to show it to you right now. My gosh. That is a beautiful car. Look at that. That is a nice car. How much does this car cost? I'll tell you right now. $625,000. That's starting. This is probably an $800,000 car. That's how Drake was like. 986 horsepower. Its battery, it gets 15.5 miles battery only. So this is like it charges too. Anyways. Then, let's see what else we got here. Is that it? I think that's it. Oh yeah, then, he got the certified record breaker for Spotify. He says most streamed album in Apple's history this year. Oh, also, people don't know who Project Pat is. That just shows how much time has passed. Project Pat was big in the early 2000s. Chicken Head, all that. Even though he's still making music today, his brother is Juicy J, if you don't know. Okay, so Juicy J is part of 3 6 Mafia. I don't know how young some people are listening to this, but that's his, and he's connected with 3 6 Mafia through that. So if you listen to, I think he's on some of Juicy J's albums. People should be kind of familiar with Project Pat. I mean, he's a legend in Memphis. He's one of the legends of the 3 6 Mafia crew. Anyways. That's it, man. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Wait, hold on one second. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you guys in the next one in about an hour. Appreciate you guys. Peace.
King David is back again. All links are below. Make sure you check out his new video. You can't right now.
NPH, that's but never broke again, and I'm cozy, yo. So watch me go in. My gang's authentic, spit real. Never don't pretend.